brightly tonight as we get ready for action in Sacramento. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Here with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We're joined by reporter Allie LaForce as well. And already halfway through the year, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Grizzlies, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. And, of course, Sacramento, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Well, I think for Sacramento, they really have failed to deliver this year. Even when they do get a little something going, it never just seems to be enough.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Well, as the season progresses, Chris, if you're seeing something as a player, how many coaches are open to suggestions when it comes to strategy?
That's a good question, B.A. I'm not sure, but I know the best ones, they keep an open door. And you may not always get your way, but at least you know that communication is there, and it's important to hear people out.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks, the backcourt. Steven Adams out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. And for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Fox in at point guard. Now here's Barnes. Back to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away, Sabonis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Now here's Morant, and Morant gets double-teamed. In transition. Here's Barnes. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Legitimate threat to capitalize in transition. If you lose sight of Barnes for even a second.
Now here's Morant. Takes it inside. That shot, no good. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. We played just over a minute here in the first. Holmes with it. Guarded now by Anderson. In transition, here they come. And Holmes with the block. Fox against Morant. Counted.
What a fiery competitor. I mean, it's evident that Fox loves taking on intense coverage and converting.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Brooks against DiVincenzo. And that one's good for Brooks.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Barnes. Clark against Holmes. 13 feet out. That one's wide left. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
It's hard to think about Domantas Sabonis without thinking about his father. Arvydas Sabonis was one of the first great Lithuanian players in the NBA.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Pass to Adams. Brooks against Barnes. And that one's good for Brooks. And in talking about Domantas Sabonis and his father, it's striking how many Lithuanian players have made it to the NBA.
Yeah, it's not a short list. Domantas is one of many. His father has a plaque in the Hall of Fame, and I'm betting there'll be a few more before too long.
And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by Memphis.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. From deep, Morant on target from range.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Holmes. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Connects from downtown.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting them.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Fox against Morant. On the take. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got his second basket on the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Out left to the wing. Sabonis, left side. Outside Barnes. Here's Fox. Adams grabs the miss.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Brooks outside. Good. Brooks has got 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Fox with the ball. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. And Sabonis slams it in.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Morant, pass to Clark. That one's good for 2.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now DiVincenzo. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. It's deflected.
And timing is so important. I mean, right there, Brooks shows nice judgment, being able to get the projection.
And Holmes with the block. Barnes passes to Fox. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Holmes. Clark covers. Holmes, no good. For Memphis, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for the Kings. Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Here's Brooks. He has 6. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Lynn's checked in for Barnes. And Lamb has subbed in for DiVincenzo. Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Fox. Last game he had 34 points. It's Lamb on the wing. Clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. The Kings making a switch here. Lyles is checked in. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 15-5 run. Melton passes to Adams. Brooks outside. Over Lamb. And it's Brooks missing. The Kings trailing. Here's Fox. Pass to Lyles. Fires from deep. And it's Fox missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Mitchell's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Williams is checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Brooks. Here's Jones. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. With the floater. They shoot again. Sacramento grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
I mean, and there's really no excuse for it. They know they need to play more in control.
And he knocks down the first one. He does not get the second one. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, the best way to steady a team, have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the backup point.
I mean, just an outstanding decision maker. His steady play complements their athletes with that second unit.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. So he hits one of two from the stripe. Sacramento has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Lyles. Here's Lynn. Outside for Mitchell. Launches a three. He buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
Almost beyond belief. I mean, even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive.
Now here's Williams, and he makes it on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Toughness and energy on the boards, an easy putback to show for it.
Outside Lamb. Here he goes. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I like how Lamb just shrugs off the contact, showing true toughness on these finishes.
The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Outside Jones. Outside, Williams. Melton on the wing. Lamb covering. 4 on the clock. Oh, swiped away. Here's Lyles. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
You're going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Melton after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. And here is Lamb, coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers. Outside Jones. Melton outside. And he's going for the lob! And the basket by Tillman.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And the Kings shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Outside Lamb. Back to Mitchell. 1:44 left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. Jackson, the pass to Lamb. No good with the triple. Memphis leading. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Mitchell. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Lyles. A minute 20 left in the first. Now here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Lamb for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Williams with it. Jackson in his pocket. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. From deep three-point range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Kings trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Mitchell up top. Jackson outside. Here's Lyles. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Melton. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. The shot. And he misses his first shot. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Now here's Jones on the court for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Desmond Bain. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by Sacramento. Pass to Williams. And here's Melton. To the inside. Here's Jones. And he gets that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Here's Lamb. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lynn. He can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Lamb with the ball. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. It's stolen away. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Deflected. Now Jackson. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Down low. Jones grabs the board.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Lynn, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Memphis trailing here. Timeout call, Memphis. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Adams finds Morant. Over Fox. And that one's long. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. Fox outside. Shot clock at 5. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Throws it up high. DiVincenzo with the steal. And stolen by Clark. Morant against Sabonis. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, look at Morant flexing a little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
DiVincenzo pass to Holmes. Now Sabonis. Clark covers. And it's Fox penetrating. Holmes. That shot off the mark. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. And that's a foul called on Richaun Holmes. That's his first foul of the game. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Going inside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Morant against Fox. Here's Morant. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Golden State. To the paint. Here's Anderson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Here's Holmes. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
When looking at Rashawn Holmes, I mean, the first thing that sticks out is his energy. When he's out there, he doesn't stop working.
And Sacramento has possession. It's a three-point game. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. Morant against Fox. Sabonis, left side. And there's Fox on the assist by Sabonis. Fox has got 4 points this quarter. And Holmes is a solid rotational piece, whether starting or coming off the bench. Chris, he is really effective.
He really uses his length to his advantage and feasting on any chance to score inside. I love the hunger he plays with, too.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. DiVincenzo, the pass to Fox. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Holmes down low, working on Clark. Fox up top. Here's Barnes. No good off the glass. And Memphis shooting 52% from the floor so far. Pass to Brooks. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
I love seeing Brooks take these quick shots. I mean, he's skilled at realizing when he has room to get them off.
Now Holmes. Sabonis with it. Adams covering. Sabonis in the post. Adams is there. Shot's good by Sabonis. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Brooks outside. And here's Anderson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. The Kings trailing. Now here's Fox. He has 6. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now he might have to sit out until halftime.
Here's Holmes. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fox outside. Barnes with it. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Barnes has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
I've always respected Barnes' ability to hit from downtown. So important for wing players in today's NBA.
Adams with the ball. Brooks outside. Clark against Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clark, no good. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. It's Fox with a drive. And Fox powers it home.
Few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
Memphis trailing here. Brooks outside. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The Kings have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Fox up top, hounded by Morant. Here's Sabonis. Oh, the swat by Adams. And they'll keep possession.
You have to be ready to battle when going up against Sabonis. His size and strength can wear defenders down.
first one falls. And Sabonis drops them both. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Back to Morant. Holmes against Clark. Here's Anderson. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
The work ethic shining through right there. Kyle Anderson is someone that doesn't give up on plays.
Fox against Morant.
Yeah, look at me.
Now here's Holmes. He's guarded closely. Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Morant. Three-pointer. Called in by DiVincenzo. The Kings leading. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Morant following the score by Sacramento, and that one good.
Just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly teardrop.
Fox with the ball. Give him 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. From the stripe. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Three-pointer, Brooks. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one. And the Kings call time here. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lyles, he's checked in for Holmes. Jackson comes in for Barnes. Lamb's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Mitchell's subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Anderson. Bain, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Morant. Here's Lyles. Right side, Mitchell. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. Adams, a pass to Williams. Oh, there's the alley. And it's blocked. Left side, Mitchell. Here's Lyles. Back to Mitchell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first half. Now Jones. And there's the drive. Shoots over Jackson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pretty good battle going on here in Sacramento. It's Lamb on the wing. Williams defending. Here's Lyles. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Bain. Back to Jones. Now here's Melton. The shot no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Sabonis, right side. 44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Jackson can't get it to go.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now here's Melton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Jones. And again, Memphis no good. Sacramento has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. The drive by Lamb. Good D by Melton. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Bane. Count that bucket. Bane's got his second basket of the night.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Driving inside. And the shot's good. And the Kings lead by 2. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Kings ahead. Up by 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. When we pick up our activity, we got to get some stops, got to keep them off the free throw line. You got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They just keep giving the ball away. That's not how you win. I understand this defense is giving them problems, being disruptive. If they can just cut down on the turnovers, I think they can win this game.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Look at Dylan Brooks. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Memphis trailing here. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Sabonis in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Well, Morant's got a great understanding of the game. He can play D like a fiddle in the pick and roll set.
Well, the Kings shooting an average of 43% from the floor.
Well, he said jump with me if you want to go viral. Ja Morant with the explosiveness to live in the lane and the soar to the rack.
And relentless is Morant. Man, does he attack the paint, Chris.
As fast as he is, he does a great job of using change of speed. He keeps the ball on a string, and when he gets it in close, watch out. He can finish any way he wants to.
Shoot 2.
That one's off.
Now, you got to respect the agility of De'Aaron Fox. He's so quick up and down the floor. He can slice right through the defense.
And the second free throw is good. Another thing about De'Aaron Fox's speed that you have to respect are his fast hands.
He never hesitates to punish ball handlers. Swiping at the ball any chance he gets. You got to keep it tight when he's around.
Here's Morant. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Kings leading. Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
Shoot two.
And he makes the first. Melton, he's checked in for Morant. And Sabonis drops them both. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. DiVincenzo against Melton. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. And Sacramento shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Kicks it out to Barnes. And it's all from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brooks finds Clark. Melton outside. This one for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Holmes has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for his shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Here's Melton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Anderson. Now Adams. Shoots over Barnes. And it's Adams missing. Adams has gone 1 for 3 on the night. And it's Fox penetrating. And it's Fox with the jam.
Driving with ferocity. I mean, when Fox puts it on the deck, he's fantastic at finding ways to finish.
And the Grizzlies shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Melton passes to Adams. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And again, Memphis no good. The Kings have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Adams against Fox. Sabonis left side. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo pass to Holmes. Over Clark. Holmes no good. Holmes has gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Brooks. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Barnes against Brooks. Barnes passes to Holmes. Sabonis against Anderson. DiVincenzo on the wing. And they recover it. Back to Sabonis. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. Lynn's checked in for the Kings. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Anderson. Here's Adams. Up and in on the layup. Adams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Melton against Fox. Shoots from 12. Sacramento again missing.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Pure from three-point range.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
Here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Can't get it to drop. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Lynn. Right side, Barnes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Brandon Clark.
Oh, that's a nice play from Barnes. Putting enough pressure on the D that time, and they were forced to foul and give him a chance at the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Kings.
Shooting two. Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance they get.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, the versatile skill set of Harrison Barnes can be such a difference maker. Whatever you need from him, he can give it to you. He's able to fill in those little gaps on the floor.
He hits the second from the line. And when it comes to Harrison Barnes being a glue guy, his stat sheet really says it all, Chris.
That's right. It's a bit of everything. That includes rebounds, perimeter, shooting, even assists. The team wants a guy like him on the floor.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 14.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Here's Lynn, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Yep, that one goes. Brooks has got 16 points.
Showing just how explosive he can be. Now, Brooks must continue to ride this wave of momentum.
Fox against Melton. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Melton outside. Brooks finds Melton. Now here's Anderson. He's guarded by Barnes. Clock at 4. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Going inside. Adams inside. Lynn's there. And it's Adams missing. Sacramento has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Sabonis in the post. Clark covers. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. So it's the Grizzlies now, after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Anderson against Barnes. Oh, Sabonis with a block.
That shot won't fly with Sabonis around. Nearly 7 feet tall, plus his reach. He creates serious coverage.
And the Grizzlies shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Outside Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lyles, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Jackson comes in for Barnes. Lamb's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Mitchell subbed in for Fox. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 13.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Mitchell, the pass to Lamb. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Lamb hits them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Morant. Unloads from 13. Len pulls it in. Len's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Mitchell. To the middle. Tipped. Here's Lyles. And it's flushed down. A nice chance.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Tillman. Count it.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
The Kings have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Here's Lynn. There's Jackson with the 3. Williams grabs the board. Out to the right wing. The open shot, Morant. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Morant's got 13 points.
Oh, right there, Morant showing his ability to work off the ball. I mean, he found some space and knocked down the shot.
Down low. Here's Lyles. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The drive by Morant. Got a hand on it. And here is Lamb. Pass to Mitchell. Outside for Lamb. He shoots it. Grizzlies with the rebound. To the wing on the left. And here's Morant outside. Morant missing again.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Lamb. Clock at 6. Now here's Jackson. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Mitchell against Morant. Mitchell drives in to the paint. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jones. Drains the wing tray. Jones has got his second basket on the night.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Lynn. 6 points for him. Here's Mitchell. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
So the Kings making a change here. Holmes is checked in. Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Anderson comes in for Williams.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. Good shot.
That's good from Lamb.
Now, after that great college tournament we all remember Jeremy Lamb performing in, Lamb was drafted 12th overall by the Rockets, but his career had a bit of a seesaw for a while.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Here's Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Brooks has got 18 points.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Now here's Mitchell. No good there. And so it's the Sacramento Kings going into the break up 12. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, how about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis, Xavier Tillman is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Chalk up 2 there.
And for a guy that thin to absorb the contact and still knock it down, Lamb does have some metal to him.
Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Morant. Here's Brooks. Len pulls it in. Len's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell up top. Anderson covers. Lamb with the ball. He's against Tillman. The shot by Lamb, no good. Memphis shooting only 42%. Here's Brooks. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Brooks has got 20.
This is what Brooks loves to do. Get out and run. He's good at making the right decision.
Jackson outside. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Lamb on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lamb's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really, Lamb is more than just a shooter. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 14-point game. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Jackson against Brooks. Into the lane. And it's in there. He's got 22.
And this guy is a gamer. Brooks, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
To the inside. With the teardrop. That shot off. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Brooks. And Holmes with the block. And he gets it back. And they pick up 2. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Some changes for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Lynn. DiVincenzo comes in for Lamb. And Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. Adams checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Jones. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the last message that Luke Walton was giving to his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
2 shots. Foul. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Morant. Good work defensively by Fox. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here he goes. DiVincenzo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe. Morant with it. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
The Kings shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And the dunk by Jackson.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Tries to break his ice. And then Morant with the dunk.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Now DiVincenzo. Fox outside. Jackson on the wing. Inside. Here's DiVincenzo. Tipped. They recover it. DiVincenzo on the wing. 4 on the clock. Pass to Fox. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, we've seen more of this recently from Fox. A confident, efficient offensive player who looks to score often.
Adams, shot's good.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
And here's Fox. Outside, DiVincenzo to the paint. Holmes passes to Jackson. Misses from short range. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And here's Morant outside. Hauled in by the Kings. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Sabonis. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Brooks. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. So Sacramento will take it the other way.
It's only a matter of time until his three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
Holmes against Anderson. Pass to Adams. Over Sabonis. That one rolls around and rims out. The Kings have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Fox against Morant. Fox outside. DiVincenzo on the wing. Clark covers. 3-pointer. Fox. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Morant. Takes one from 10 feet. Sacramento grabs the miss.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Sabonis. Out to Fox. There's Jackson with the 3. Buries it from 3. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
And the Grizzlies call time here. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 19. Adams, the pass to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. The Kings have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Fox outside. Barnes finds Holmes. 6 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Kings lead by 21. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Brooks against DiVincenzo. The drive by Brooks. That's tipped. Pass to Moran. Over Fox. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
DiVincenzo, pass to Holmes. That shot is off. Good D by Clark. Memphis shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Sabonis. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Barnes passes to Sabonis. They double team Sabonis. Here's Fox. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists tonight. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Morant drawing the double team. DiVincenzo against Brooks. And he lobs it up top. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Here's DiVincenzo. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And that gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Here's Morant. And Holmes with the block. And he's able to get it back. Adams. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Pass to Holmes. Over Clark. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Grizzlies shooting 27% here in the fourth. Looking to end this cold spell. Morant, no good.
Well, even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Sacramento. Metu, he's checked in for Holmes. Holiday comes in for Barnes. And Harkless is subbed in for DiVincenzo. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Bain, he's checked in for Clark. Culver comes in for Anderson. Conchar, he's checked in for Brooks. And Terry subbed in for Morant. Now here's Adams. Pass to Terry for 3. Good work defensively by Fox. Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Sabonis. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 8 assists in the game.
Oh, that's just accuracy and awareness. Fox, he's establishing himself as an effective distributor.
Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Conchar. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Adams. Over Sabonis. They get the rebound. Goes up again. Adams, shot's good. And that's a double-double for him now.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
Well, at least they're going to take one game in this season series. It was an uphill climb.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Domantas Sabonis.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
And so it's Memphis with it after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Back to Payne. An easy 2 on the layup.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. Outside Holiday from behind the arc. Conchar pulls it in. Culver right side. And he jams it home with authority.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Now here's Fox. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
HB, you have playoff experience. What's your advice to these teammates to get to that level?
We have the talent, we have the coaching. It's just a matter of every day approaching that with that mindset that we're going to go take it. I think if we come out with the energy and focus that we've shown that we can do, we'll put ourselves in a great position to have fun in the postseason.
The mental is just as important as the physical. Thanks so much, HB.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time.